Hello, everybody. Hope y'all are doing well today. We are back. I had to cancel yesterday's stream. I had forgotten about doctor's appointment. for my wife. She's pregnant, and she's due Tuesday. So it could be any time. I'm thinking it's going to be either Saturday, Sunday, or Monday is what I'm thinking. So we're back. We're going to play some more Dragon Quest II today. The Super Nintendo version, which I think was originally in Japan. I don't think it actually came to the US for Super Nintendo. It was available on regular Nintendo, and it was called Dragon Warrior 2. But, you know, the beauty of emulators is sometimes you can find English translations. And so that's what we're playing today. I actually played it a little bit last night on the Switch. And, of course, they remastered it. Basically, they blew it up. So, in this version, the character sprites are really small. And in the Switch version, they're bigger and a little bit cleaner, a little bit less pixelated. However, the background, the landscaping behind you is still pixelated. But the character models are less pixelated. Same thing with the monsters. They're a little bit bigger and less pixelated. They actually look like somebody drew it. It looked like if you look at the monsters, and maybe it's the same here, I'll have to look at it again, but it honestly looked like somebody drew it and then maybe like painted it or you know, whatever. It didn't really look like a digital image. And so now looking at the Super Nintendo version, it's kind of funny going from bigger character down to smaller character. It just looks different, but we're going to play this, and then when we finish, when we complete the game, we're going to move on to Dragon Quest III, which there's a couple versions of that. The original was Dragon Warrior 3 in the US on Nintendo. It had a slightly different opening. But you pretty much, it has the same start. You're following in your father's footsteps kind of thing. And you have to pick up party members at the tavern and set out on your journey. But in they did like a remake version, and apparently they remade it first for Super Nintendo and made some changes. We didn't get the changes, the remaster or remake or whatever you want to call it, until I think Game Boy Advance. Yeah, I think it was Game Boy Advance or DS, one of the two. And they changed the opening. Your father looks different. The battle he had is slightly different. And you start out in like a dream, and you have to answer a bunch of questions. And I think you get like seeds or something that boosts your stats or whatever. And then you basically, your answers to the questions determines your personality. So every character in the game has a personality. It can be honest, it can be a jock, etc., etc. But to my understanding, it really does not have anything to do with the game. There's no benefit of a certain personality other than its personality that you want. I haven't noticed any difference in the game whatsoever. And so the remastered version is a little bit more 3D like. You can actually see houses that have the roof on top instead of buildings with no roof. You're just assuming it's there. There's still some buildings in the game that have it, but there's more 3D in this one. Dragon Quest IV. I need to look around a little bit. I think I found a PlayStation 1 version, but it's not translated, even though they said it was, but it wasn't. 4 was here on in the US as Dragon Warrior 4 for Nintendo, first Nintendo. Of course, the graphics are old school. Dragon Quest 4 we did get on DS, and it's a little updated graphics and whatnot. But I want to find a more updated version. I don't really want to play the Nintendo version. So I'll either play the DS, which the emulator is kind of wonky because you got two screens, or I'll try to find one for another emulator. We'll see how it goes. But we got a little ways before we get to Dragon Quest 4. Okay. Next week, I'm not exactly sure what my schedule is going to be because, you know, the baby. I might be live like normal, or I might not. If not, I might try to do some night streams on the PlayStation. It doesn't have the best connection. I've had some issues with it in the past, but we can try it again. And we'll just see from there. When things start quieting down, maybe we'll get back to normal. And we'll just pick up where we left off. We'll, continue Final Fantasy VIII and Dragon Quest II when we're able. So tomorrow is Friday. I'm thinking about streaming tomorrow, but I'm thinking about maybe streaming over on Twitch. I am monetized over on Twitch. I'm a Twitch affiliate. My main issue with Twitch is the transcoding. Whereas y'all can watch me on YouTube at any quality level that you need. Lots of times on Twitch, I'm stuck at whatever quality I have OBS set on. And y'all have to watch it at that, even if it's blurry or constantly buffering. So what I might do to try to be a little bit helpful is I might change my OBS settings for Twitch to 720. So down it a little bit so people have a little better opportunity if they can't handle a 1080. I wish Twitch would just go ahead and transcode everybody. I don't really see that it's that much of a benefit for partners. They should just do it for everybody. YouTube does it for everybody, so I don't really see why Twitch can't do that. It would actually be in their best interest in my thought process. But anyways, there's a couple things I want to talk about briefly here. Sorry, had to reposition my fan. It was blowing in the wrong direction. Some sad stories here. Now, I ask that you keep people in your heart and in prayers if you pray. Amazon Web Services should be able to handle Twitch's transcoding needs. When Twitch was just Twitch, they had an excuse. Yeah. Amazon makes how many billions of dollars? And now that they're also competing with Kick, which is, their clone, it would be in their best interest to make their platform more marketable and more to make more people want to be on Twitch. Okay. I saw a couple sad stories. Keep the people in your thoughts. One, I'm not sure what state it was in, but I saw a video. I want to say it was on TikTok, and it was on the news in that particular state. It was a clipping from it. They had a state fair. Amusement park, you ride rides and whatnot. I'm not as brave as I used to be. And apparently there was this one ride called the Fireball. Yeah, the name says it all, right? So basically there was, it's set up, there's I think, several benches, and several people can sit on the benches. And then it's on this long arm, and it swings it up in the air and twirls it around kind of thing, right? While you're sitting there. And from what they wouldn't show the entire video. Somebody recorded it with their phone, and they would only show part of the clip. But when it came back down, it sounded like it hit something and it came apart. And a lot of people were hurt. And from what they said, 2 people were thrown through the air. And we're talking about adults and children. They ended up closing down the whole fair in response to that. This is why I'm not in any hurry to go to a fair. You know, bad stuff happens and people aren't quite as responsible or proactive about preventing things. I know not too long ago, Carowinds here in North Carolina, I think it was, had a ride that one of the support beams had a big crack in it. Took them forever to fix it. I can't imagine what those people were thinking when this was happening. Thoughts going through their mind. Horrible. Another sad story happened here recently. You worked at a carnival once. Safety rarely makes the top 5. Yeah, which is sad. We'll just put it together. It'll be fine. When you're throwing people up in the air, you better make sure it's more than fine. Pump that. I like to keep my feet on the ground. So, here in North Carolina, I'm sure you're probably, if you're any kind of a sports fan, you're familiar with UNC Chapel Hill, Tar Heels. Apparently, they had an active shooter situation not long ago. And I don't know all the details. I don't know how many people were hurt or killed. I know there was at least one professor who died. And it's a sad thing. We're having too many school shootings. Way too many. I think as a country, we need to work on that. These car dealerships, they're so desperate. I've already spent too much money on a car, thank you. When you're ready, we love to upgrade your vehicle. I'm not ready. I just bought a car from you not long ago for $20,000, and it was a 2013 car. It's an old car for $20,000. It's like, message me. I'll type message me when your used cars go back down to 10,000 and below. Then we'll talk. But yeah, we got to do something about all these shootings in schools. I think a lot of schools need better security. Colleges tend to have more security than like K through 12. My kids are in elementary school. They don't have any security. Basically, the office staff handles any kind of security issues or they call the police. Now, luckily, in my town, the police are probably not even a mile down the street. So they really wouldn't have an excuse to take forever to get there. Now, I don't know about high schools today, but when I was in high school, we had resource officers. There was like 4 of them at least. And then they eventually hired some security officers to basically hang out in the parking lots. I think every school should have some form of security. And I'm not talking about office staff. They are not trained or equipped to handle active shooter situations. You know, times have changed. You know, like you were saying, you grew up, kids use knives and homemade chips. When I was growing up, Not until Columbine. I was in high school when Columbine happened. The thought of somebody coming to school with a gun and shooting somebody wasn't thought of. And if anybody did have a knife, it was usually a pocket knife, and they didn't really have the intention of stabbing anybody. If there was going to be anything, it was going to be fistfights. It was usually one-on-one, but then as time was going on and I was in high school, then it started being more, 5 versus 1 kind of thing. And the loser usually, after Columbine and whatnot, the user then would go get the loser would then go get a gun. If I can't beat you with my hands, then I'm going to shoot you, right? Really? A gun doesn't prove that you're a badass. It actually, and I'm going to speak in terms that are going to mean something. So please forgive my profanity, which I swear from time to time anyways. I'm an adult and I'm streaming to adults. If you have to use a gun, you're a bitch. This is just simply saying. For the most part, anybody can point a gun at somebody and shoot. It doesn't require all that much skill unless you're doing like a war. A sniper, going to war, battling, whatever. Okay? Military kind of situations. But coming to a school or something similar and shooting unarmed people does not make you a badass. It does not make you skilled. It makes you a dumbass and a little bitch. You can't win a fight with your hands. Don't be a bitch. Anybody can shoot somebody. That's kind of the issue. And I'm not going to go into a big issue about guns. It's a hot topic in our politics. Because everybody likes guns in America. This is a gun country. Don't get me wrong, I like first-person shooters. I play those games and whatnot. But this is the thing. If I'm at school, if I'm at Walmart, whatever, if somebody walks up to me and pulls a gun on me, what are my chances of survival? Slim. Very slim. All he has to do is pull the trigger. Yes, there's gun disarmament techniques you can learn. There's no guarantee that you'll be successful. That's one thing you gotta understand when you're learning self-defense. There's no guarantee that you're going to survive or not get hurt. You have to accept that. Okay? So, my chances are slim against a gun, especially at a distance. But if he has a knife, club, or maybe just his hands, I got a little bit better chance, don't I? My chance increases. Because now it's about more skill and more luck. Who gets the best hit first, kind of thing. It's more personal. It's in your face. Whereas a gun, somebody can shoot you at a distance. They don't have to get personal at all. That's my issue with guns. It's easier to kill a lot of people quick. Mass shootings. When was the last time you ever heard mass stabbings? You don't hear about mass stabbings. Because it doesn't happen. Because if you got 20 people in a room and a guy comes in there with a knife, somebody's going to take him out. He can only get so many people with that knife. But with a gun, a little different story. There's a common phrase. Guns don't kill people, people kill people. That's a matter of perspective. Okay? Yes, people choose to kill people. Whether it be with a gun, a knife, a rock, their hands, whatever, sure. But like I said, you have a better chance with more melee weapons. Whereas a gun, you don't really have as much of a chance of survival. A gun is a tool. A lot of people say it's a tool. It can't do anything on its own. But it's a tool that was created for what purpose? Killing. Easily. To make killing easy. That's why guns were created. Doesn't matter the purpose. Self-defense, war, hunting. It's created to kill things easily and quickly. If there was no guns, there would be no mass shootings. Would somebody possibly try to stab people? Sure. People are going to do that because people are the problem as well. Never said people weren't the problem. But you got a better chance of surviving against somebody with a knife, especially if there's more than one of you. So that's kind of my issue with the whole gun topic. Is there a perfect answer? No. There isn't, because guns were already created. People are going to have them. Even if you ban everybody from having guns, somebody's going to have guns. That's just kind of the way it is. And that's a political topic. I'm going to let the politicians come up with an answer there. You know, we can identify a problem, and hopefully they can figure out an answer. That's what they get paid for, right? That's what they give themselves bonuses and raises for, right? But we do need better security in our schools. How much is a life worth? My point of view, life is priceless. Can't put a price on somebody's life, but they do it. And that's why security is not getting any better in schools. Because they don't want to take the time or spend the money to protect people. I hate to say it, but that's what it is. That's why nothing's changing. I mean, parents are now being tasked with supplying classrooms with school supplies. So what's going to be next? Are we going to have to supply the security as well? I have heard some stories of dads volunteering to basically be security at schools. Now, they got certain rules and laws. They can't go in the building, but they can stand outside the building and monitor the outside of campus. And that's great for them. That's great. Got my respect. You know, if you got that free time to watch over your school, great. But our schools need to step up. Our school systems need to step up. What are you doing, spending the money on? Honestly, I mean, the schools should supply supplies for the classroom, not the teacher, not the parents. The money is there. Somebody's just using it for themselves, is basically what it is. Somebody's giving themselves raises and bonuses instead of putting the money where it belongs. The other issue with schools, not sure how it works with every school, but you have like multiple budgets. You got this fund for this thing, you got that fund for that thing, you got this fund for that thing. You got to make sure you spend it all by the end of the year, otherwise you won't get as much the following year. So if you got this department that's got extra money, they can't give it to the other department because that's a different fund. You have to also use certain vendors. So, and I'm just throwing out an example. So this vendor is offering it at this expensive price. Okay, $10 for a box of pencils. I don't know if that's what it is, but $10 for a box of pencils. Walmart, $3 for a box of pencils. They have to pay the $10 because they're required to use that particular vendor. That doesn't make any sense, does it? If we have an issue where we can't afford to fund security at our schools, maybe we should discuss how we can save money to be able to fund security at schools. You don't need to buy a $10 box of pencils. They apparently they don't know how to budget. Maybe they're too used to being wealthy. Why don't we get some middle and lower class people in control who have to worry about budgeting money to survive. I bet you they could fix a lot of problems. But anyways, please keep those people in your thoughts, in your prayers. I'm hoping next year with the election, we can get some people with common sense in office and stop making bullshit laws and start making laws and policies to make this country safer, happier, and more livable. All right, Dragon Quest II. Okay, what were we doing? We picked up the other prince, so we got 2 princes. I think that's what they're labeled as. Let's see here. Hero. He's referred to as a hero. He's referred to as a paladin. But they're both princes, and my understanding is they're cousins. And so now we got to go find, the princess over in Moonbrooke. Who's also a cousin and royalty. Down here. Oh, that's the cave. I don't think I can open this golden door yet. Nope. We got the silver key, not the gold key. Alright, I think I went to the left there already, so let's go down. Snake. And we found an antidote herb. Yeah. Let's give it to Cain. It's interesting because the names are different in the Switch as well. I don't remember them giving you the option in this game. But in the Switch version, when you first leave the castle, the blue guy, your dad, the king, asks you, he tells you to go find them, and he gives them names. Thomas and Eileen. And then asks you if that was correct. So in the Switch version, they give you a chance to rename them, basically. But it's funny how the names are different, because in this, his name was Cain. In the Switch, his name's Thomas. They didn't see us, so if we wanted to run, we could. But I don't really want to run. Also means we get an extra turn. Bear with me, I'm still getting over the cold. I'm a lot better than I was, though. Knock on wood. Oh, we got some new monsters. Does he have some magic? Fireball. Charge! You missed! Don't miss! Stop spell. Wow, he's only got 2 magic points left. The Switch version also has a map. You can hit a button for a map. This version does not have a map. Unfortunately. Ooh, watch our hit point. That's why. I think it's time to use our herbs. Long walk. Pain is not very strong. He's very weak for a paladin. It's a town. How much money do we got? Oh, is that you, Rufus? Long ago, I was a servant in Moonbrooke Castle. The dream to meet you in a place like. Indeed, this world is becoming a treacherous place. The other day, there was an incident with a thief in the vicinity of Almatrea. I think that's how you say it. Luckily, the criminal was caught. By now, he should be in the castle's jail. Wahaha. Let's see. Welcome to the town of Moonbrooke. I guess that's how you would say that. This is where people get together and socialize. I don't have any lottery tickets on me, I don't believe. They're probably in storage. That's a gold door, so we can't open that. Whimperer. Whining dog. Even in this place, you can record your journey in the Imperial Scrolls of Honor. I must say it's quite convenient. Rufus, to reach the next level, you need 620. And 1,000 for Kate. Would you like to record? Please? Yes. This is the vault. I have any lottery tickets? I guess not. Huh? No. Sometimes lottery tickets are given out when you make purchases in item shop. To the southwest of this town is Moonbrooke. Powerful monsters roam around Moonbrooke, so be on guard. You must be the item store. You have a leather shield, which we don't need, and a sacred knife, which neither one of them needs. Alright, let's go up here. Oh, I didn't notice the dogs followed me. They want to buy something. Do iron spears. Got the steel sword. Steel armor. Steel shield. So Kane cannot get any more armor. He's stuck with the chainmail. You can get the iron spear, not the steel sword. I think we'll go ahead and buy him the iron spear. Maybe it'll hit a little bit harder. I heard that inside a tower somewhere, there's a cloak that lets you float through the sky. You put on that cloak and jump from a high place, you can float for a short time. Don't forget what I told you. How do I get there? Probably through here. My question is, why is the dog following me? Wonder if there's a reason. Bet she's not following no more. Hey, real quick. All right, we need some money. Buy some equipment before we move on. So now we're gonna do some more grinding. Tahoe breaking. Yeah, he is a little bit better now. Poison? Not poison. Now see, we can use our antidote herb. We do have 2. But, if need be, you can also go to the church for a small fee. They will cure your poison. Oh, that's a lot of snakes. It's a shame I don't have something that'll hit multiple enemies. Or you get poisoned very easily. Use that antidotes, you know. I wonder if... Oh, there we go. Kane's got an antidote spell. That solved that problem. Those are money. Goodness. I hate sneezing. Got a walker, y'all. Living Dead. He's a little bit tougher. Takes 3 hits. I think we're gonna save up to get the sword, skip the spear, because Rufus can equip the spear, but I think just get another 300 and get the sword. Supposedly, forests are supposed to have tougher monsters in them. I don't know if that's quite true. Find out. Same monsters. Another walker. You're drooling. Got a drooling problem. So earlier I was talking about the difference with the enemies between the Switch version and this version. This version, the enemies look a little bit more digital. You know, it's pixelated, not quite as clear. But on the Switch version, the enemy is bigger on the screen, and it looks like it's actually a drawing. It doesn't look like it's a digital image. There's no edges. It's all smooth. It honestly looks like somebody drew something, which is kind of neat. And it does make it to where you can see the enemy a little bit clearer. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't know if we can kill a magician. Let's find out. Yep, okay. We don't want them casting fireball on us. Lowered our defenses. Doesn't matter, he's dead. If we cross the bridge. Ooh, we might die. That wouldn't be good, would it? Oh, killed it. Okay, so far so good. He's the tough one. He's the one that was hitting hard. Oh, look at that experience, though. And the money. Yeah, I like that. Oh, let's go get our sword. Oh, no, it's 1,500. We can get the armor, though. Guess we can go ahead and get the armor. Do they not have helmets in this? I'm gonna give one to him. Did the guy already have one, or did I use that? He's got one. They both got a medical herb and an antidote herb. Save the night, replenish some magic and hit points. I think we're gonna cross the bridge. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Out of the way. Save it here real quick. Oh, I did not mean to go back in the town. Alright, we'll go right around here. Oh, we got 3 of them. All right. Level 10. 135 gold. We'll take it. Oh, the lizards cast magic. And it hit both of us. He cast fireball and hit both of us, but I cast fireball and only hits one. What the hell? That did trick. 120 experience. So those bugs, the flying lizard or whatever the hell it was, gives us more experience than the monkeys do. Army ants. Oh, he called for help. It's a flying lizard. Or lizard fly. Interesting. Smoke! I've been attacked by smoke. Smoke is not that tough. Right. Pain should have gone up a level. Yep. Money here. All right, so we need 1,500 for the sword. Fireball. Oh, it only hit one of us that time. Okay. And we get a club. Woohoo! We got a club. 500 more to go. We're getting low on magic. We have to go to the end before we get 1,500. He missed. Ooh. Try this again. Alright, go back to town. We're not gonna worry about selling the club just yet. It's not gonna give us that much money anyways. Go back to fighting here. I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right. Okay. So, the weather is pretty nice today. I don't know if it's because of the weather. I mean, it was supposed to rain all week this week, but it never actually did it. But it's a little bit windier today. We do have that storm out down there by Florida somewhere. It might come up this way. But right now it's like low 70s. It's been like 80s and 90s. It's supposed to go up to 80, but right now it's nice. I got the windows open. Air out the house. Turn the air conditioner off. Save some money. I'm so ready for fall weather as my controller died. These are the rechargeable ones. I have another set of batteries, I hope. I hope. Charger. Need two, we don't need just one. Alright, those are charging, but in the meantime, I gotta find me some other batteries. Ah. Luckily I have a pack in my file cabinet. Fresh batteries. Okay. Now we're good to go. Getting there. Slowly but surely. Give me just a second. My dog is barking. Sorry about that. She was barking at the garbage man. It's garbage day. Get these lizards. All right, 1500. Let's go get our sword. That jumps it up pretty good, don't it? Yes, please. All right, let's see what we got left. Just a steel shield for 2,000. And we'll be ready to move on. Really? That's so annoying. Lord. Rude, wasn't she? Gonna move? Or smoke. We just spot you guys. Or lizard flies. Two lizard flies. He ran away. That chicken. That monkey was a chicken. A little more than halfway. Burn. Good spell to have. Question is, will it take me to any town I've been to, or does it take me back to the main town? I think the Wing of Chimera takes you back to the last town you were at. So probably the same thing, maybe? Bunch of rats. You dirty rat. Not worth the money at all. About fighting the mountains. Oh, we got a different kind of ant. Lolly-ho ant. I think we fought one before. Reminds me of the dwarves in Final Fantasy. More monkeys. Ow! Almost. We'll start walking back. Expecting to get attacked on the way back. I'm done with these ants. They don't give me any money. Better. All right, get the shield. Oops. Don't think I really need anything. Good to go. All right, we got our equipment. Gonna move on. All right, now I'm pretty sure somebody said Moonbrooke was southeast? Southwest. To the southwest of this town, Moonbrooke Castle. Southwest. There it is. I have to step in the poison marshes. I'm the spirit of the king of Moonbrooke. My daughter Maria was inflicted by a curse and turned into a dog. Oh, to see her again. Ah, I know where the dog is. That's the dog that was following me. What? It's Hargon? The army of Hargon has come and invaded. Help. Ah! Kill the slime! Kill him! No, don't miss. No, come back. I want the experience. Well, I guess we don't need the key. Nothing. Nothing. They stole the treasure. Oh, shit. Not gonna be able to do physical attacks. Or we're gonna miss more often. I'm not stepping on that. I'm waiting for him to come to me. In a land east of here, you will see a place with 4 bridges, all swamp. Mirror of Ra is there. I cannot pass away until I impart this information. Guess the Mirror of Ra is probably what I need to help the princess. Oh, I have to step to the poison. Trying to conserve magic, so just gonna have to miss a while. While I'm conserving magic. No, come back. Oh, princess, I was unable to protect the princess. Because of that, the princess is in a town somewhere, her form changed by a curse. However, if you have the Mirror of Ra, you will be able to reflect back her true form. You will be able to undo the princess's curse. Please, travelers, the princess. Okay. If I can use return here or not. Yeah, look at let's see. That's why the puppy wants to follow us. Alright. We gotta go back down to the Moonbrooke and go east of Moonbrooke. Doesn't last very long. I think that tower might be it. How a map would come in handy. He ran away. I wonder if he's supposed to be like a metal slime. Oh, we got some babbles. Bridges. That doesn't lead nowhere. I'd have to go like back up towards the village, go east that way. Get rid of the babbles because they poison you. Club. Alright, we're gonna have to go back up towards the village and head east that. We'll hit it eventually. Alright, let's see if we can get there over this way. Huh. We're back to the village. Might have to look up a map here. I'm pretty sure I just walked everywhere I can go. Must be missing something. Oh, let's see here. Tell you what, I will be back in a few minutes and I'll look up where we gotta go. You won't believe this. We were right there where it was the whole damn time. It's in the poison swamp. There's an actual map blip on the map I found. And it's right where the poison swamp is. So I guess we have to walk into the swamp and search. I was thinking it'd be in like a cave or the tower, but the tower is the Tower of Wind. So that's somewhere we're going to be going later. Who'd have thunk it? I mean, how often do you just go to a random space on the map and search for something? Sounds a lot like the gameplay in Ultima Exodus, yeah. Another club. Getting a lot of clubs. You had to go around, do things up in random spots there too, yeah. I'm just gonna randomly walk into a forest and search around for a certain item with no kind of marker or way of knowing it's there. I'm assuming the middle. What do you think? Think it's in the middle? Not in the middle. Maybe here. There it is. Now we can return. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. Okay. So I guess don't talk to the dog. Just walk up to the dog and use the mirror. Gazed into the mirror. What? The mirror reflected back the form of a beautiful princess. The mirror shattered and removed the curse that was on the princess. Ah, I have been returned to my original form. I'm already starting to feel like my old self. I am the daughter of the King of Moonbrooke. I'm sure you know by now that Moonbrooke Castle was attacked by Hargon's army. I was changed into the form of a dog by a curse and taken here. And now Moonbrooke Castle is in ruins. I shudder to think of what has happened. Please, let me accompany you as an ally. Let us fight together. And we have met our third companion. Now we get to level her up and get her equipment. The mage with the cypress stick. Plain clothes. Level 1. She's got heal more, so she's got better healing magic than Kane. I bet you the club is stronger for her. Can't use it. Go figure. Alright. She cannot use the chain whip, or the iron spear, or the sword, or the chainmail, or the steel armor, or the steel shield. Can't use anything here. Isn't that sad? You can probably use that sacred knife though over here in the item store. Yeah, I guess it's better than the cypress stick. We gotta get her better armor. I'd have to go back to the other towns. Well, we got a lottery ticket. Let's go play the lottery real quick. Play again because we got another ticket. So close. I didn't want to. Oh, that was awful. All right. Gotta walk back to the other towns. Surely they got something she can wear. One. Hey, she killed something. Yay. I don't know if the kings say anything different now that we got her, but we'll find out. Learn sleep. Let's see. Nope. There's anything here either. Talk to the king, see if he says anything different. Nope, nothing new. See if his sister says anything different. Nope. Nothing new. Nothing. I have a suspicion there's nothing we can get her right now. I don't think there is. It's just kind of sad. I think the other store has a copper sword, shield, and items, I think. So we're just gonna go back. Doubt the king will say anything different. They didn't exactly say where to go next. I'm assuming we're going to take her to Moonbrooke. Maybe. I think what she needs, and I can't remember the exact name of it. There's a weapon, I want to say in Dragon Quest 4, I think. And it's some kind of needle. I can't remember what the exact name is, but it's really weak. Most of the time, you'll either miss or you'll hit for like 1. But every now and then, it instantly kills the enemy. That's kind of like its special ability, is instant kill occasionally. Oh, we get to hit first. Great. And the spirit of the King of Moonbrooke. Maria was sent by Kirk into a dog on the sea. Father, it's me. Who's there? I can neither hear nor see anything. I am the spirit King of Moonbrooke. Who's that speaking to me? Father, it's me, Maria. Voice that I have longed to hear. Is it my imagination? But look at me now. I can't be. I can see you, Maria. Father, seems you've been changed back to your beautiful form. With your efforts, I can feel that my soul has returned to my body. Truly, you are wonderful. Now I don't regret leaving this world. Father, don't be sad, Maria. You have accomplished so many wonderful things. Moreover, you have forged a powerful friendship. Rufus, from now on, seek the help of Maria. Come now, I must go. At long last, I can see the gates of heaven. Father, I certainly will rebuild Moonbrooke. I understand you are my beloved daughter. You will do your best. I will always be watching over you from heaven. Well then, farewell. Oh, I can see the heaven's gate. Thank you. Take care. He said she has built a strong relationship to the other two. We just met. How in the world? Oh, I guess in a sense they are cousins. You know, you would think because it's called a sacred knife that it would be stronger against the undead. All right, let's see if he says anything different. In a land east of here, you will see a place with 4 bridges. A small swamp. He tells us where the mirror is. I was looking for 4 bridges. I only recall seeing 2. Oh, let's see here. Pick up smoke. Furnos. That's a good one. Somebody called with no caller ID, but then they like hung up right away. Probably a telemarketer. Could it be? Is that Princess Maria? Can't believe it. It's her. Need to talk to that ghost. King is back. Does Infernus hit all of them? Find out. Does in other versions. It does. It hits all of them. Woohoo! We finally got something that hits everybody. She just became more useful. Bet you the king's gonna go through the same speech. Yep, same thing. I wonder if that's a bug in the ROM or oopsie in the programming. He didn't tell me where to go next. Nobody has said anything about where to go next. The only thing I can think of is to go west, because we've pretty much already been east, and there's really nowhere to go. So, let's go west. What is up with monsters and clubs? Bridge. The temple. I don't think I can go anywhere. There is a bridge that way. Let's go to the shrine first. You wonderful people who resemble the heroes are here. It is unacceptable that I have not yet finished my training. All right. Let's check the bridge out first before we head west. Let's save it first. Okay, we don't have to check it out any further because we're right where we were. So we have to go west. I'm gonna go west. Big desert. Got a big desert. Let's check out the desert. Goblin rats. They called for help, but nobody showed. Basis? Damn. Ran away. From the outside, look at that. Out of town. Just an oasis. Where the hell is the next town? I'm running out of magic. Find out. I wish there was a map in the game, honestly. Let's see here. Well, by looking at this little map, I think I gotta go north. I don't, because there's rivers there. I don't have a boat or nothing. Can't cross it. So we're gonna go north. So a little bit of a walk though. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. All right, let's see if we can make it up north with the little bit that we have there. Damn. I don't like things that put us to sleep. Oh, we didn't kill it in time, huh? How about some medicinal herbs, some medical herbs instead of clubs? I don't need clubs. Will we make it? We're getting close. Tower. I have to go up a tower? And then jump off and I'll land on the other side? I ain't got the magic to go up a tower. We're probably gonna have to go back home. I mean, the map does not show that I can get to where I need to go. Let's see if I can get a bigger map. No, this is the only direction I can go. Nice. There's an inn in the tower. What do you think? I don't think there's going to be an inn. Oh. Famous twin towers are called the Dragon's Horn. Long ago, a bridge connected the opposite shores of the towers. There may still be a way to cross to the other side. We gotta fight. All right, we're gonna have to go back to town. Wow, it brought me all the way back here because I didn't go in the other town. That's what. Accumulating some pretty good money. Clubs. Oh, not that. All right. We heal, so we're at full strength. We'll play the lottery real quick. Have the one ticket. It's funny. I got that call that had no caller ID, right? And if I look at recent calls, it says no caller ID unknown. But when I go to the voicemail, it gives me the phone number and the location. Kind of funny, huh? It's scam bullcrap. Boy, he don't want to die. He learned surround. Shame like we don't have tents in this like in Final Fantasy. Club. Lord have mercy. All I got is clubs. Gotta make sure we don't fall in the hole, otherwise we gotta start all over again. How tall is the town? What will happen? Will we end up on the other side? No! We did not end up on the other side. Okay. There's something we missed. I remember somebody talked about some kind of cape or something that would make you float. But they never said where to get it. I walked in the town over there. Why you send me back here? Now we're gonna have to walk all the way back over. That's stupid. Can't wait till we get to the dragon quest where you cast return and you can decide where you want to go. All right, that's all the time I got today. Thank you for coming and watching. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'm usually live Monday through Thursday from 9 to 12. Currently playing Final Fantasy VIII Monday and Tuesday, and Dragon Quest II Wednesday and Thursday. Now, I'm planning on streaming tomorrow, 9 o'clock, over on Twitch. So if you have a Twitch, feel free to stop on by. Main reason is I'm affiliate over on Twitch and monetized, and I don't want to lose it. There are policy states if you don't stream a certain amount of times or whatever within a period, then you lose your affiliation and your monetization. So I don't want to do that. I think there's also an anniversary coming up in September of when I became affiliate, so I'll probably stream on that day as well. I'm not exactly sure how long at the moment, but we'll see. Schedule for next week is up in the air because my wife's pregnant and she's due on Tuesday. So depending on how things go, I might not stream during the day. I might stream a little bit during the night to make up for it, depending on how things go with the baby. We'll see. Wish me luck. All right, don't forget to hit that like button, and we'll see you next time. Have a good day.